It's funny that this is coming up now because this is an old Russ interview that he did. I think he did it over a year or two ago. And he's talking about how it's the producer's faults that the way music is the way it is now. He said back in the day, you know, you had your Timberlands, your Just Blaze, your Swiss Beats and everything. He said they fell back for their own personal reasons as time went on. And you don't have your Kanye beats and your Dre beats circulating now. And, you know, they really produced, he said. You know, they would sit in the studio and produce, you know. Now, meaning they didn't just produce the beat. They produced the song with the artist. You know, it was a collaborative effort. And nowadays, you know, you got Metro Boomin and everybody. It's just different nowadays. I don't know, totally agree with what he's saying. I don't think it's the producer's fault nowadays. I don't think it's Metro Boomin's fault that some people rap about nonsense on his beats or whatever. I mean, Metro Boomin actually is carrying the song most of the time because he makes some of the best beats out here. But anyways, let's get into this one. This is Jordan Tower with JT News. Hit that bell, hit the subscribe button, and if you want to run ads in the channel, it's jordantowermedia@gmail.com. I think Russ is an excellent artist. I do think he has a chip on his shoulder because so many people doubted him in the beginning, and sometimes that carries with you. But he's very successful now, and salute to him for being successful. Metro Boomin's also successful. He just had a different kind of come up, and the way producers are now, you know, with the way producing is now, you know, you hand out beats, and they rap on them. It's not like before you sit in the studio. Technology is different now. You can send the beats back and forth, you know. Back then, it was just kind of new still. People didn't really send things back and forth. It's more embraced now. Before it was still, you know, people get stuck in their ways. So even when technology came in around 2000 where you could send stuff back and forth and everything, where you could send big files back and forth easier, people were still stuck in their ways, and it took a while for, you know, different generations came in and everything changed. So, obviously Metro Boomin reacted to this and he said Russ is whack. Then he said, by whack I mean in spirit, haven't heard any music to come to that conclusion. Obviously Metro Boomin's heard his music. Someone else said, producer by Kizzy said, I lost all respect for Russ. Blaming producers for today's sound, like fuck out of here, fam. You gonna blame Metro, Illmind, Southside, sure, maybe specific person, but not everyone. Shaking my head. Jeez, people are really taking this one to heart. So Russ did a whole song called Sore Losers. Another thing that's going on is people are talking about too many rappers doing Xans and lean now and everything, and he's kind of preaching against that. And, you know, we just saw that with J. Cole. So, you know, it's a positive message. I don't know. It's up for debate. I don't blame either of these guys. Russ produces and raps. And I salute him for that. You know, he does both. Metro Boomin can rap and he produces really well. So I like him for that. But you can't put it on the producers. But I kind of see what he's saying. Like, a lot of producers could produce more. I hear him on that. Anyways, this is Jordan Tower with JT News. Hit that bell, hit the subscribe button, and if you want to ask the channel, it's jordantowermedia@gmail.com.